So good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Michael Cottrell, and I'd like to take some time to talk to you about a concept called brainstorming. Brainstorming is a very common term. Many of you, I'm sure, are very aware of it, familiar with it, and at some point in your life probably have used it. However, the term itself was coined by a gentleman by the name of Alex Osborne. Mr. Osborne was an advertising executive and also a business owner who first introduced the theme of group thinking in some of his working groups at work, and then he coined the phrase brainstorming. He later wrote a book about it called Your Creative Power, and was published in 1948. By the illustration here, you can see that brainstorming and a group of folks there coming up with a lot of different ideas. So I'd like to transition over to what brainstorming actually is. In the next illustration right here, you can see that brainstorming is a group technique used to create new ideas, with the concept behind that being that get a group of people together, come up with a bunch of ideas, and hopefully out of that, a new idea will be created that may help you out. Why and when should you use brainstorming? Brainstorming can be used to solve all kinds of problems, anything from business to personal to family. The list can go on and on. Military has also used brainstorming techniques as well. What is needed to do brainstorming? First, you need a specific problem that is proposed as a question. Normally, you work with a group of possibly 5 to 10 people. But you want your group to be very diverse. You want to add some men, women, experts, different folks who have different ideas about things, because you don't want to get into a bunch of people that think alike, because you get a group of people that think alike together, you won't actually get a new idea or a concept out of the different thoughts you get. So you want to get a whole bunch of folks together who, with different backgrounds, different ways of thinking, to come together and perhaps come up with some ideas which may lead you to a new idea to help you solve your problem. You're also going to need a leader to ensure that you follow certain rules. Brainstorming has 4 basic rules. The first one is no criticism. When I say no criticism, basically if someone comes up with an idea, you in your own mind may think it's a bad idea. You don't want to just come out and say that's a bad idea. You want the idea to be able to be at least written down and looked at later by the group. All ideas are welcome. It will help you out in the end. Quantity. The more ideas you have, the better. So you definitely want to write down as many ideas as you all as a group can come up with. And as you write those ideas down, you want to combine those ideas, and then maybe you can get back to our first line there. From the combination of ideas, you can actually create a new idea. So let's transition to an example problem within a family that could be brainstormed. Okay, so for our problem here, how can 5 family members between the ages of 12 to 48 attend school and complete assignments with 1 computer? So if this is a family problem, the concept would be that you have 2 adults, the husband and the wife, and possibly 3 kids, but they're all attending school. They only have 1 computer, and you have a lot of work to do. So first thing you want to do is you want to brainstorm this problem. From that, you want to get maximum group participation, as you can see in the bottom left square there. So from that group participation, you're going to have numerous ideas that are going to come up about what you all can do as a family to address this problem. And so once again, quantity is very important. Write down every idea. Don't criticize any of them, and go through that entire process. Once you complete that process, the next thing you want to do is you want to categorize, or you want to group the ideas. So ideas that kind of fall in the same group or category, you kind of group those ideas. And as you group those ideas, you can also start taking out some of the ideas in which you are pretty sure are not feasible. Just get rid of those ideas and group the ones that are feasible, that kind of fall into the same category. And then from that, you want to go into the analyzation process. You want to analyze those 3 groups that you have there. And hopefully out of that, you can come up with a new concept or an idea which will help you solve your family problem of how can 5 family members between the age of 12 and 48 attend school and complete assignments with one computer. That's an example of how you can actually brainstorm an idea and move forward with possibly a new idea to help you solve your problem. The last thing we're going to talk about within brainstorming is, can I brainstorm by myself? Absolutely you can. The answer is yes. Although originally created as a group technique, the same process can be used by an individual to move forward with an issue or a problem that they're trying to solve, and hopefully they can come up with a new idea that would help them solve the problem. So once again, my name is Michael Cottrell. Thanks for attending this segment about brainstorming.